Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2 Hard Mode Edition. And let's continue. Last time we saved Aldenon and we found another companion. Before I talk to her, I want to sell some of my stuff. First of all, let's give her gauntlets of power. And
step with me. Come on. Follow along.
What else? Let's see. Spear.
This load is a bit of a strain. This load is a bit of a strain.
Let's sell some of this stuff. But too much stuff.
Oh yes.
Captain Spear. Damage divine, +3, +1 strength. Stone skin.
Make your path mine.
Well,
Okay.
what do you want?
Well, easy. Oh, it be you, back to customer again. Can I see what you have for sale? Let's sell this, this, this. What? Exotic 1d6. Let's sell this copper ring. Ring of clear thought, it's good for a wizard. Pure evil. Glittering necklace. Silver necklace. Copper necklace. Shuriken. Let's give her this.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
And this. And she has this armor.
Step with me.
What
Come
else?
on. Follow along.
The ringer want to give sand. And talisman of pure evil. Need evil character. Bastard Saw. Store does not have enough money. Okay. Let's see. Armor of Divine Champion. Shot of Filmator. What is this? Syrian Light. Natural armor. +1 wisdom. Does she have boots? No, she doesn't.
Follow along.
Let's give her boots. Wait. +1 constitution. Dexterity, charisma.
Oh yes.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
This load is a bit of a strain.
What is this?
Well now, what do you want?
Okay, I need to find another merchant.
I believe so.
Let's find another merchant to sell all this stuff. Okay, let's see. Wait a
Me?
minute. Come on.
I believe so.
Show me what you have for sale. On the field. We can sell that. What else I can sell? I can sell this and this one. Throwing axe.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
This load is a bit of a strain. Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Let's sell this one. This. What happened here? All the shops don't. All these shops doesn't have enough money to buy my things. Level 2, let's divine protection and night shield.
Yes.
I believe so.
Let's get back to the docks.
Oh, yes.
Cause it's
Well now. What do you want?
Me?
doing spa competence for the extra praise
Stay with me.
skill.
Come on. Follow along.
Let's see what you've got. Let's sell this, this, and what else? +6 agility, plus belt of stone giant strength, glowing fire, belt jewel, castable strength, constitution, dexterity. Defense, professional defense, amulet of +4, 5, 8. Okay. What she has for sale? Boots of +1, ogre strength, cloak of +2 charisma.
Yes.
Does she have cloak? No.
Step with me.
Let's
Come
give her
Follow along.
this. She has
Yes.
more charisma. What does she have? Combat casting, spell focus, improve, extra turning, iron will. Amulet, wisdom, spell.
I believe so.
Okay,
Yes.
let's talk to her.
I believe so.
How does Zhjaeve?
What is your will?
I have some question for you.
I will hear you.
How did you end up imprisoned in Crossroad Keep?
Know that the path that led to me being chained is a twisted one. And the citadel that is now yours, Crossroad Keep, was not my destination. I journeyed to your plane to see the actions of the Githyanki with my own eyes. This plane, this Pharaon, is often in their thoughts and in their speech.
So, you were spying on the Githyanki?
I observed them. The Githyanki are hunters and they rarely release their prey. Yet it was the name of the prey they sought that first brought the matter to my people. It was said the Githyanki hunted the Kalakcha. Such a hunt must be confirmed with the eyes and cannot simply be trusted to words traded from one to another.
And the hunt for me led you to Crossroad Keep?
Yes, my feet shadowed the path of the Githyanki, but we were both prey of another. In my shame, I did not see Shadow until it was too late. They took me, perhaps not recognizing the differences between our people, and chained me within Crossroad Keep.
Do you know what your captors were doing?
That is not known to me. Whatever their intent, it was done in the service of the King of Shadows. Your attack on the ritual and the claiming of this citadel, however, will only be to our benefit in the battle to come.
How do I know you're not spying on me now?
I am observing you, yes. And whatever my eyes see, I shall pass along to my people and my allies in time, if it shall aid our cause. I would not consider my presence to be an obstacle to you. I am here to aid you. I know you are the only one who can prevent what is to come.
What
I
else
will hear you.
questions? Can you tell me about these shards?
These shards, they are pieces of the blade of Gith. This blade was believed lost. Now it has been found in you. This you know. Each shard contains a resonance within it, a power that you can unlock to strengthen your will. With the ritual of purification, know that these two things may be enough to defeat the King of Shadows.
But how do I reforge the shards?
When we have gathered enough, the knowing of healing the blade shall come soon after. And it will require great courage from you.
I want to know more about the Githzerai.
If it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question, and I shall answer.
Where are you from?
The people, the Githzerai, have made their home upon the shifting plane of limbo. There, thought becomes matter, and we are trained from birth to sharpen our thoughts and our purpose. Cities are built from our thoughts, as all else that encircles us is chaos. We live within the chaos of these planar currents, with only our knowing and our will to preserve us.
If not from Limbo, where you were originally from?
Your question strikes deep into history, and know that what you ask has an answer of many years. This is not the time to speak of it, and it is not my will you know this.
I need more influence.
If it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question, and I shall answer.
When we first met, you said you were a Zerth. What is that?
A Zerth is one who speaks the word of Zerthamon. A Zerth protects the community from threats to the body or mind.
Threats to the mind.
A Zerth focuses the wills of others by using the knowing of our people's history and beliefs to remove doubt, and heal one's will through the words of Zerthamon.
So... you're like a priest.
That title would apply, yes. But while we hold the words of Zerthamon to be of importance, we do not worship him as your people do the gods of this plane.
Why is doubt so dangerous?
Doubt is the doorway through which attackers will come. Not just beasts, such as the Illithids, but other predators. Doubt is how our people were once lost, and it is an emotion that is deadly on our home plane. The plane of limbo, where we have made our home, is a plane of chaos, an unsculpted sea of matter. Matter that cannot be shaped by tool or hand, but only takes form through one's thought. Many minds united may create citadels no enemy may breach. But if one doubts, then the walls that surround our communities will be as nothing.
If someone doesn't believe, then your city become vulnerable?
Yes, and that is why focus is important. No one wishes the tragedy of Shrakat to be visited upon our people again. The words of Zerthamon provide this focus, and it is the purpose of Azurth to pass along his knowledge to our people.
I would know more about Zerthimon.
Zerthamon founded our race. He knew the Githzerai before they knew themselves. When our people were in danger of losing their wills to the way of the Illithids a second time, he was the one who centered us and met Gith's treachery with his own blade.
What do you mean?
It is not my will to speak of this more. It is a chapter of our history that has lasted millennia, and it is difficult to recount. If it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question, and I shall answer.
I would know more about Zerthimon.
Zerthamon founded our race. When our people were in
She al-
danger of
she also
losing their
said
wills
that.
to the way of the Illithids a second time,
Want
if it is your
more
will that you would know
questions?
more, narrow your question. I
Other
will hear you.
questions? If the shard of yours is inside me, why don't you tear it out of me?
And by doing so, what would that prove to both of us, Kalakcha? That I am no different than the Githyanki that hound you? That I am careless of life like the Illithids? Know that that is not my will.
And why not?
Know that there are greater truths and strengths than what seems the quickest way. That is the way of the people of Gith, not the way of my people. Such acts fall in circles upon themselves. And what would seem a victory would only... I believe there is a reason the shard lies in your heart, and not in the hands of the Githyanki, Kalakcha. And I will see that reason come to pass with my own eyes. I will hear you.
This Kalakcha, is it again?
The translation is a crude one, but it is Shard Bearer. It is not a word, it is a title. They call you the Shard Bearer, this Kalakcha, because you carry a piece of Gith's blade within you, near the heart, and you have always borne it close to you. I will hear you.
I'm not familiar with the Githzerai.
That is not unknown to me, nor is it a surprise. A Githzerai is one of the people. Know that many if it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question, and I shall
Can't you
answer.
summon aid from the Githzerai?
Know that there are many who would know the answer to that question. If my people moved against the King of Shadows, know the conflict would be over, and it would end in the destruction of all our peoples. Yours, the Githzerai, and the Githyanki.
What? Why?
If we entered this conflict, the Githyanki would turn upon us. And with his opposition divided, the King of Shadows would destroy us both.
But the King of Shadow is greater threat than either of you.
Whatever hatred exists between the Githyanki and the King of Shadows is a dim flame to the hatred the Githyanki bear my people. It is not a thing of reason. Know the Githyanki will not listen, and know that neither will my people. If there is any hope of meeting the King of Shadows and defeating him, it lies with you.
Why do you think I can save us?
I have known many heroes before they knew themselves. I knew Shardas's heart, whose mercy turned aside Vilquar's blade at Sargassa's end. I knew Olis's sacrifice before he gave his mind, filled with well-crafted lies, to turn aside the plans of the Illithids and shield us. And the tale of Dakan is known to all Zerths, when his loss of faith shattered the walls of Shrakat, and finally, when he came to know himself again at the pronouncement of 2 deaths. So when you ask if I think you can save us all, know that I have seen others with your will move the plains themselves and turn aside war. Trust this. Trust yourself, and even the King of Shadows will fall.
Why do you follow me, Zhjaeve?
Among my people, we hold belief, the ability to focus one's will, as a powerful thing. It is said that sometimes belief can stave off death, and if that is possible, I think belief in you is not so unlikely. I must believe you can defeat the King of Shadows, and I believe that more strongly than any who walk upon your plane, and because I refuse to believe in the alternative.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
This, I believe so.
I need Beljuil to craft this plus 6 strength belt of strength. Beljuil. I can find it. Beljuil. Let's sell all this junk so I can free space. Beljuil. Copper necklace. Average trap. Blue canary diamond, copper diamond, copper necklace, silver necklace, copper, silver, copper, silver. Okay, let's sell all this crap. Okay, let's see. Advanced natural armor, blue diamond, casque bark skin, Beljuil, plus 5. Natural armor, that's very good. Plus 8. King steel. Let's see this one. Belt of agility. Belt of giant strength. Belt of stone giant strength. Plus 6 bonus to strength. Require caster level 8. Craft wondrous item. Laser hide. Glowing fire. Beljuil. And cast bull strength. I think there's Beljuil in Sand Shop. What are the quests again? Return to Crossroad Keep. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Gloves. Scales of truth. Beljuil here. And diamond. Laser hide. Okay, let's craft it. I need sand. Let's change party. I have these boots of... Okay.
Oh,
A
yes.
minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something you want?
Well now, what do you want?
Okay, I want to remove Bishop and Gold now and take sand and Kelgar. Okay,
Listening. Read.
Sand gained the level. Does he have strength? Bull strength. Let's take bull strength and let's take a 7th level spell. Okay. This and the one of this. I need bull strength, so let's take this one. I gain another level. Okay. Craft weapon arms, magic arms and armor. And I can give it toughness or yeah, let's give him toughness. Greater shout and sunburst. Level 5. Okay, what does he have? I can give him a Ring of Clear Thought
Listening.
plus 2.
Really.
Plus 2 more intelligence. And he gain a lot more spells. And let's give him Owl's Wisdom and level 6 spell, Disintegrate.
Step with
Okay.
me. Come on. Yes. Follow along.
And plus 2
I think it is time everyone marched
Well
behind
now.
me, your new
What do you
glorious leader.
let's give him Ghoul Touch and Identify, Dominate, Summon Creature, Cloud Kill, Tentacles.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Well now.
Can't.
Listening.
What do you
Really.
want?
Okay,
Believe
okay.
so?
Let's craft this belt already. Okay. Let's go back here. I need magical workbench or blacksmith. I think magical workbench. Okay. Belt of Giant Strength, plus 6. Require caster level 8, craft wondrous item, laser hide, glowing fire and Beljoil. Laser hide I got here. Glowing fire and Beljoil. Here's Beljoil, I need glowing fire essence. Glowing fire essence. Glowing fire. Here. Here it is. Split. Stick 1. Okay. I need to cast Pulse Time from Magic Workbench containing the above. Okay. Magic Workbench. I need Beljoil. This and glowing fire. Okay, now I
I
need
think it is time everyone marched behind me,
Sand, why
your
are you-
new glorious leader.
you need to follow me. Okay, rest. Now cast. Let's save before that. And cast Bull Strength. Crafting succeed.
Well now, what do you
Belt of
want?
Stone Giant Strength. +6 Strength. Wow.
This load
Nice.
is a bit of a strain.
Okay, now let's give
Something you want?
her. What is this? This is +3 strength. This is +4. Very nice.
Yes.
He got a monk's belt. That's better belt for him. He got enough strength already. And
Yes.
she. Let's keep it in the
I
meantime.
believe so.
Now I got +3 strength. And I got a lot of stats now. Okay. Finally. And I can craft this. But I need the bell drill. I think there's only one in the game. Okay. Now we can go to Crossroad Keep. So I craft this powerful item. I've got a lot of strength. So I can carry a lot of shit and do a lot of damage. Okay, let's go to Crossroad Keep. Great cloak.
Something you need?
It's seen better days, and will again. This keep was destroyed during the war with the King of Shadows. It was a dark time for Neverwinter, but we persevered, as you have this day.
It looks like Crossroad Keep is being rebuilt.
I have brought you back here under orders, for Lord Nasher has a new task for you. And perhaps our guest can see what it is you'll be fighting for in the coming days. These people you see around you, they are now yours to command as you see fit. You are their captain in Neverwinter's service. Make this keep ready for war. Gather troops to your banner and be prepared to strike when this enemy reveals itself. To help you manage the keep, Lord Nasher has assigned you an officer, Kana, and Master Vidal has been contracted to help you rebuild the keep and the surrounding area. You are the master of this keep now. You have earned it through service and blood, and you have earned my trust, and that of Lord Nasher. This is your land. Defend it, for the sake of your people and the sake of Neverwinter.
Look, even now shadows fall upon this plain, yet still its beauty persists. It is not surprising to me that our enemies wish to mar this place with their blades and their war.
I need to know what you know about this threat.
Know this. The first glimpses of this conflict you have seen are not the first. They are but glimpses of things that travel well into the past and the present. It is all part of a greater war, a war almost as great as the one that split my people on the Sword of Gith long ago, and the tragedy is tied to such a blade. These shadows you see, there is a lord who dwells in darkness with them, and he has fought on this plain before against those who have embraced Gith's hatred, the Githyanki. This lord and the Githyanki, it is difficult to know the true hatred between them. He attacked them long ago, attempted to cast his shadows upon their fortresses in the plains beyond. The fighting was terrible, fierce, and it was only through the deaths of thousands of Githyanki that this King of Shadows was driven back. But no matter how many countless thousands of their people they lost, they were only capable of severing the portal through which he could attack them. And so, the Githyanki were denied a victory and forestalled their war for a time. But know that the Githyanki do not forget their enemies. And though the King of Shadows had been driven back, still they sought a way to reach him, to kill him. And as terrible as knowing the followers of Gith hunt for you, even more dangerous is this lord, this King of Shadows.
Where is this King of Shadows, and how do we stop him?
Know that I will aid you if I can, but it may already be too late. The King of Shadows was not always tied to darkness, and that is part of the tragedy. His will was once devoted to an ancient empire, to the protection of its people. He was once the light of Ilfarn, empowered with the strength to protect them from their enemies, and he was bound to the natural magics of the plane, the weave. But as much as a ritual created the guardian that was to be Shadow, there is a ritual that will unmake him. It is a ritual of purification, designed to allow him peace when his days of sacrifice are done and the Empire needs him no longer. If the ritual does exist, it lies within the ruined Ilfarn city of Arvan. It is there you must go to purify yourself and gain the strength for the battle ahead. I have marked the location upon your map.
If that is what it takes, that is what I must do.
Know that this path is a dangerous one. Even the people of Ilfarn, as powerful as they were unable to defeat the King of Shadows. But know that this ritual of purification and the blade of our enemies are the only chance of success in this.
Okay, I need a blade and a ritual of purification. Why not just let him rot there?
He can already make his presence felt beyond his chains. The advantage is his. If you cannot strike at an enemy, know your battle is already lost. You doubt me, and that is because you do not know me. You need allies, Kalakcha, not more enemies and doubt to divide you. For in dividing the mind, you divide the battlefield and you cut your strength in half. I am a Zerth, and I swear upon the circle of Zerthamon that what I speak to you I know to be true. And know that your life is as precious to me as it is for the followers of Gith to end it. And this king, know that he threatens us all.
Okay.
This title of Kalakcha, do you know it? You wear that title because the name knows you, even if you do not know it yourself. But let me speak my thought plainly, without circles of meaning. They call you the Shard-Bearer, this Kalakcha, because you carry a piece of Gith's blade within you, near the heart, and you have always borne it close to you. It was once said that Gith's blade, once drawn, would never find a scabbard again. And now it is sheathed within you. It sings, and they can hear it as I hear it, whispering all the hate of Gith and the war she sought to bring to the plains. A war that would have ended us all if Zerthamon had not met her blade with his at the pronouncement of two skies.
Why am I so important to you?
The Githyanki and my people are tied in a way by such a weapon. And now that weapon is you. Know that you are the only one who can reforge Gith's blade and use it once more
The chosen
in a battle.
one.
A battle that will free your lands and people from an evil even greater than the evil the Illithid sought to bring upon my people. There is no other. And if the title of Kalakcha displeases you, then know that you must make another title. And perhaps your name shall be the battle cry by which this ancient enemy, this King of Shadows, will be defeated.
So, You will travel with me.
I make this pronouncement to you, greater than the bond of two deaths as one, with a strength that echoes the pronouncement of two skies. I make the pronouncement of three in darkness, two in light. As the two of us shall meet this king in his fortress, it shall become a battle of three. And when it is over, the two of us shall walk in the light, and you will taste true freedom, just as Gith and Zerthamon did when they broke the will of the Illithid at Sagrasa's end. It is my life I am giving you, Kalakcha, and I ask that you let me share your path with you.
I thank you, Zhjaeve, and I welcome your help.
Then we shall speak no more of it, now that my vow is spoken. Now we must travel to the ruins of the culture of Ilfarn, and there undergo the rituals you will need to arm your spirit against the King of Shadows.
Okay, where are these ruins?
I have marked the location of the city on your map. There we shall find what we seek and complete the ritual of purification.
Got it. Okay. Okay, long dialogue.
Yes.
Wanted to know what are the divine fates, ration, dark vision, spell resistance. Okay,
What do you want?
let's see. Where am I? Grey cloak. Innsdor. Bishop.
So what does the great captain of Crossroad Keep want with his humble tracker? Something you want hunted down, my lord? Or some forsaken path scouted?
I love this banter. Actually, pulling your weight with a little less backtalk would be good.
Is that a command, or just your opinion? Hard to tell nowadays, you being part of the nobility and all. Is that how you want to spend the rest of your days? With a squire by your side, a painted shield, and some pathetic code of honor to keep your back stiff as a board?
Diplomacy. Bishop, you knew me before I became Master of Master Keep. Has it really changed me? Do you really think I care about nobility beyond getting more coin? Let's try diplomacy.
Yeah,
Oops.
I think so. I see that gleam you get in your eye whenever you look at that moldering shell of a keep. You treat me like one of your lackeys, you'll regret it. And God's help you if you try and order me around. I'm my own man. Got it? Now, is that all? Or did you have some orders for me?
Never mind.
Something you need?
Yeah? Something wrong?
Yes? Yes?
We don't have to remain strangers though. Perhaps, but it's better not to rush things. Or something. Not right now. Nishka. Sa.
What's going on?
No. Sal. It's you, Captain, right? It's Sal. Sal from the Sunken Flagon. Well, formerly the Flagon. I've been whipping tables for your uncle for years with always the promise of starting my own inn. But it always seemed to be just words until you came along. Once I heard what you were doing here, I packed my bags, wrote a note, and here I am. You said you wanted to run an inn? What, you thought I wanted to wash plates and tankards the rest of my life. I've always wanted to start my own inn. This keep's got everything going in for it. It's right on the high road. I'll get plenty of merchant caravans, and it's got, well, you, too. Figure I can turn this into a respectable inn, clean with entertainment. Oh, and good food. I mentioned I'm a cook, right? I look forward to working with you. You're the boss. Well, the real boss is Lord Nasher, and his agent already proved everything. You'll get plenty out of this. I'll bring customers, provide a place for the merchant to drink, eat, and spend a little money. Look, trust me, you need an inn, and that means an innkeeper, me. And drinks will always be on the house, Captain. Farewell. Okay. Very nice. Captain of Crossroad Keep. Accuse the Butcher of Ember, Oxslayer. Eleni.
Is there something you need?
Nothing. Let's talk to Master Vidan.
Officer Kana, reporting for duty, Captain. Lord Nasher has given you a great honor. But rebuilding these grounds will be a considerable undertaking.
And one I look forward to. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Captain. I am Master Vidal. I won't lie to you. This keep is in a sad state of repair. We will need all the resources you can bring to bear to fix her up. With the help of my crew, we can turn this place into a true masterpiece of engineering.
Master Vidal is excellent at his craft and capable of what he claims, if somewhat eccentric.
I went ahead and inspected the grounds. There is much work that needs to be done. The courtyard itself is in a shambles, but that can be fixed quickly. Strong backs and long hours and you'll see the shape of the keep. And, well, what's underneath won't be pretty, but before long we'll have the keep cleared out for you. We're embarking on a true adventure. Men, set the camp over there. I'll draw up plans for the work.
There are preparations I must make. Come speak to me within the keep when you would like an update, Captain.
Okay, let's talk to Vidan. We've cleared the grounds. As you can see, there is much work to do. Work required a certain amount of coin. My men need to be fed after all, and the amount of material, it will not be cheap. There is good news though. Sir Naval formally commissioned me to work on the project, and Lord Nasher will fund part of it, but the other part, it's up to you. I will need gold to rebuild, but Nasher coins will cover expenses for a time. I live for my work, you see, but others don't. How much money did Lord Nasher give me? I do not know the exact figure, but not enough. People just don't appreciate how much gold masonry costs. This massive details how much gold Neverwinter has allocated from Crossroad Keep. You can use those funds on your own to work on several things: the keep, the courtyard, the fortification, and the surrounding lands. How does the courtyard look? The courtyard itself doesn't need anything, but there are several buildings that will have to be built from scratch. You don't have to worry about rebuilding all of it. Some accommodations will be built by people that come to live here. The inn, for example, is already operational naturally, but there are some buildings that could become shops, and those will need work. What needs work inside the keep? The keep has been laid bare to the elements for decades. Many of the rooms are structurally unsound. Don't you know? I've closed off many rooms until my men can work on it. Rubble will have to be cleared and stonework repaired in there, but it can be done. How much work do the fortification need? Extensive work, and it's also the most time-consuming to work on. The outer walls wouldn't hold out a kobold with a table knife right now. and the fortification are what Lord Nasher cares most about. But when my men are working on that, we can't work on any other project until we're done. Is there anything wrong with the surrounding land? Nothing is wrong with it. It could just be so much more, right? Crossroad Keep is the top of a large hill, and the trail could be widened, maybe even converted to cobblestone. And the roads nearby have no local load to maintain them. This could be improved, as well as the bridge, and well, a great deal can be done. Mostly that will help with trade, and that in turn will help with you funding the rest of the project the men and I would like to undertake. Rebuilding road is simple, but very labor intensive. When the men are working on that, they can't be doing anything else. I don't have any more questions. How can I help you? I want to rebuild something. Yes, of course. You have a coin to spend and I want to know how to spend it. Might I recommend doing some structural work on the keep first? So many of the rooms inside are closed because you can collapse it anymore. No way you can leave. What part of the keep do you want to talk about? Keep funds remaining 70,000. The surrounding areas. Beside the keep, my men can work on getting the merchant trades on a better state of repair. Territory of keep is especially dreadful. It looks like it's made by gods, not men. Where was I? Oh yes. And also work on the surrounding roads. Both will help trade, but they take time. The men are working on that, however they can be assigned to other projects. Okay. Pay 10,000 gold. Have the men work on making the trail to Crossroad Keep wider and easier to merchant wagons. Not my favorite of duties, but it will not only help travelers and merchants, but it will help me and my materials. I have to go right now. I'll be back once the men have finished construction. So much to do. Let's go into the keep.
It is an honor to serve, Captain. You have been rewarded greatly with this stronghold. Long have I waited for my blade to be in the service of someone worthy. My waiting is over.
The honor is as much mine to have you and the other work with me.
You are too modest. We are the ship, and you are the wind that moves us. There is much yet that needs to be done. Rebuilding the keep itself, Master Vidal can handle. But training the Grey Cloaks to defend its battlements is very important. Training a few men can be done quickly with the right teachers. But Sir Naval has promised 100 men for you shortly. And if the keep grows, so will your retinue and your command. So, we must start with the basics and turn these farmers and shepherds into fighting men.
Besides training, what needs to be done?
There are a few families of farmers that will want protection from the local keep, as they had in years past. This section of the high road has also been plagued with bandits since Crossroad Keep fell to the King of Shadows long ago. We have been given the right to tie the merchant trains that come through. But until the road is made safe, any tithe collectors will find the road empty. Merchants prefer safer, longer roads, especially if they make more profit. But all of this relies on training your Grey Cloaks into capable soldiers.
Anything else?
I will carry out your orders when you are away. Once the men are trained, there are more things they can do. As our numbers swell here, I could use more able sergeants to oversee the men. I can train and assign tasks to sergeants if you find some for me. The decisions you make here may have a large impact on the cloaks and the people on your land. After some time, I'm certain Lord Nasher will have direct orders for your men. But until then, they are yours to command.
Okay. Cloak, Cassavien.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
Nothing. He's just boring. I don't like him very much. Oh, look at this! Nothing forth again with the band adventures. Let's talk to this halfling. I've seen much of the road during my time, but apparently so have you. You found old Zhjaeve many of times. I think it's a good rest to my heels here, record my thoughts, make a few maps, and enjoy life a while. But only for a while. Does the road calls old Zhjaeve? Yes, it does. It's good to have you at the keep. Don't much care for the keep, I must say, but I don't much care for any world place. Zhjaeve's got his reasons for coming here. Before this old bond sees the final rest, my secrets got to be passed on to someone who's walked many roads as me. So if you explore the old Zhjaeve, we'll share a thing or two, pass on the wisdom of the road. Tell me about your maps. 2 tasks are left to Zhjaeve. Make a map of the lands I've wandered and find myself a worthy successor. The maps I've been working on are of Neverwinter and Wood, of the Mare and as far north as Luskan. Don't know how much help it will be for one such as you, but Zhjaeve want to leave a legacy. Can you teach me your secrets? Throughout this wide land you might find sights you never imagined. Sometimes you'll find some nook or cranny. Take a gander and explore it like old Zhjaeve. Then we can share some notes. I'd like to know more about you. Many a folk would like to. Seen all manners of things on the road. Crazy things and terrible things. But Zhjaeve isn't one of the telling tales. Zhjaeve listen and remember though a whole lot of secrets in this head of mine. The only secret Zhjaeve will share is the one on this map. Okay. Let's go to the basement. A lot to do. Alchemist. Here's the golem. The construct makes no response. Wait. Let's take these things. Hey, here's the spider. Crystal cheaters exactly when see you. How did you know to come here? You left rather abruptly last time. Crystal scribbled what seemed to be a crude drawing of you and himself, both walking. There's a large gap between the 2 pictures. It would seem that Crystal has been following you quite for some time. It wasn't necessary to keep your distance. I would have welcomed your company. Crystal gestures to the room with his mandibles and stares at you expectantly. You get the impression he's asking you if you can stay. You're welcome to stay. There's plenty of room for anyone who's a friend. Crystal clacks his mandibles excitedly. Okay, let's talk to Grob now.
Some way I can help?
I think I got some pieces for the construct.
Oh, really? Let me see what I can do with this. There we go. Needs a little more, I think, but it's well on its way.
Okay. This is the nice place you got here. It looks like it still has some holes in the wall, but nice all the same. I'm Ankos. I know you're busy, so I'll be blunt with you. I've come here with a business proposition for you. I'd like to have some of my dealings here. I don't answer questions, and if you're like the Inquisitor type, I'll just pack my gear and bid you good day. In exchange, I can find buyers for anything you want to sell, anything at all. Just consider me a no-nonsense merchant. We good? As long as you don't break the law. This isn't... Can you be discreet? I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could keep out of trouble. As long as I'm not the village idiot, I expect you to keep your dogs off me. We're good. Then we're in business. For the use of the premises and your corporation, what I will give you is a good price. I'll buy anything you get, and sometimes I trade information, and I'll pass along some free of charge. I'm looking forward to working with you. I'd like to see your wealth. You got it. What is this belt? Dark vision. Cloak. Shadow thief. let's sell him this spear and cloak. Does he have anything good? Passport of murder, +5 attack. Maybe good for Quara. Potions, gold. Okay. Another one I can sell him all these things. Quara.
Great! What's wrong now?
Okay, that's enough for now. I will continue this next time. Please like, comment and subscribe. And see you next time. Bye bye.